Your attention, please.
Welcome. Welcome. No one's here. We are here for some World Series baseball from Cotterville. After Rick Rourke blew the save in Game 1 and the Reds took it, Game 2 is going to be a massive one. Back in Cotterville, it'll be Rydell on the mound, and he will be going up against Hunter Green. Please let me know if the volume is like too loud or too soft at any point, because I am broadcasting from a different location tonight. So just let me know in the chat if like the crowd noise is too loud or my mic's too loud or something like that, because it feels louder to me, but we'll see if it's louder on stream too. Here we go from the Ham Hot Box. Crucial Game 2 for the Cotters, who lose Game 1 after entering the ninth with a lead, all thanks to their feeble closer, Rick Rourke. And Sam Holvey is going to get the start at third in this game since he's here and ready to go. We don't reward people who aren't watching, even though he's hitting .080 in the postseason. Lang and Wallace are not here. That is so feeble, dude. That is just so feeble. Welcome to Cotterville, folks. Game 2. Must-win game for the Cotters to avoid going back to Cincinnati down 2-0, and it'll be Rydell, who has struggled here so far in the playoffs after a third-place finish in the Cy Young in the regular season. Here we go. Leadoff single, Cedric Mullins, and he immediately steals second. Lopez flies out. Bichette grounds out. Sheets with a base hit, first and third, 2 out for Ward, and he hits a 3-run homer to put the Reds on top 3-0 in the top of the first. Tough start. Cotter offense is going to need to score, and they're going to need to do it on Hunter Green. Brady Lang with a 1-out walk, and then a hit by pitch for Wallace. Farmer strikes out. Williams strikes out, and the Cotters strand 2. On to the second inning, as Rydell gives up back-to-back 2-out hits, and Bo Bichette grounds out. 1-2-3 inning for the Cotter offense. Rydell starts to settle in a little bit. 7 hits allowed through 3 innings, so strikeout, 2-out double for Brady Lang. Tim Wallace grounds out. 1-2-3 inning for Rydell is a welcome sight. Cotter offense needs to get going, and they will do so. Mike Farmer, solo homer, 3-1. Cotters start to chip away. Troy Williams with a strikeout. Kieran Tawari with a strikeout. James Kennedy with a ground out. Rydell has settled in now. He is through 5. Strikeout for Caleb Cotter, strikeout for Sam Holvey, ground out for Joel Salin. Taylor Ward steals second. Suzuki grounds out. Vargas walks. Hay fielder's choice. Rydell against the 9-hole hitter Carson Kelly, and he catches him stealing. Caleb Cotter shows off the cannon. Big time caught stealing to get Rydell through 6, as Rydell really pitched well after the first inning 3-run homer. Now it's time for the offense to pick him up. Lang grounds out. Wallace grounds out. Farmer with a 2-out walk. Tying run steps to the plate in the form of Troy Williams. Let's see if he can put a charge into one and tie the ball game. Hunter Green only had 61 pitches through 5 2/3, and that ball looked like it was in the zone, but it's called a ball. No hits so far for Troy against lefties in the playoffs. He's hitting .378 against righties. That one's popped up, heading for foul territory, and it is going to be caught in foul territory by Taylor Ward to end the inning. We head to the 7th. Reds lead at 3-1. As it will be Michael Handel to enter the game out of the Cotter bullpen. And he goes 1-2-3. Here comes the Cotter offense. Lead-off knock for Tawari, and then a fucking double play from James Kennedy. And a strikeout. Cotter's down to their last 6 outs. It will be Ben Keefe entering now for the 8th inning, and he gives up a solo homer to Bo Bichette. It's 4-1 Reds. Cotters need a rally, and Hovey starts it with a ground out. A 1-out double from Joel Salin brings up the heart of the Cotter order, and it's now or never for this Cotter offense. Hunter Green still out there, only 80 pitches. And that is inside. Ball 1 on Lang. Right down the middle, that's 100 off the arm of Green. And Lang a little behind that one at 100. It's 1-2. And that one popped foul. Lang will stay alive. Up high. 2-2. And it just missed. Up at the letters, it's full. Lang has worked it back from 1-2 to 3-2. And that one is down for a base hit. Cotters will get a run. That's going to be an RBI single for Brady Lang. And the Cotters are chipping away. It's 4-2. Looked like for a second that this ball was going to hang up long enough for Mullins to catch it, but it just fell in front of him. And Joel read it well and scored. And that will do it for Hunter Green. Tying run is going to come to the plate in the form of Tim Wallace, and it'll be the Cincinnati Red bullpen to face him. The Cotters chase Hunter Green from the game in the 8th, and this stadium has life. The Ham Hot Box is back, as it'll be Dylan Coleman to come in the game. 6 2/3 innings, 4.05 ERA for him so far in the postseason. 1-for-1 on save opportunities. He'll enter in the 8th with 1 out to face the Cotters' best hitter, Tim Wallace, as he represents the tying run here in Game 2, and that ball is inside 97. It is ball 1, 1-0. Paints the corner with a slider. Wallace only hitting .205 against righties in the playoffs, .429 against lefties. Reverse split so far for him. And that one is popped up. Playable on the infield for the third baseman. And there is 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Farmer.
And it brings up Mike Farmer. He already homered today. Now would be a great time for number 2. And he smacks one foul. 0-1. That one bounces in the dirt. He'll throw over and check on Lang. Would be very surprised if he ran here, with his run really not meaning a whole lot at this point in the game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Because it is 2-1 on Farmer. Troy Williams is on deck. That is inside 3-1. Let's see if Farmer can get on here and keep the line moving in the 8th. He'll chop one. It's a swinging bunt. Can he beat it out? He cannot. The inning is over. Brady Lang chips away with an RBI single, but that's all the Cotters get. They're down to their last 3 outs, and they still trail at 4-2 as we head to the top of the 9th. It is going to need to be a big-time rally for the Cotters, because heading back to Cincy down 2-0 is not ideal. Coley's going to come in out of the pen to try to keep the Reds at 4. Gets Vargas to line out. Hay flies out. Kelly grounds out. And here comes the Cotter offense to face Alexis Diaz, who has not had a good postseason thus far. Has been very hittable. Has blown 2 saves already in the playoffs. Let's see if the Cotters can make it 3.
The right fielder, Troy Williams.
Swing and a miss at the first pitch.
Ball.
1-1 pitch, fouled off. And that one is sent into the corner, slicing and caught out there and left for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Brings up Kieran Swari. Cotters need a base runner, and they need one bad. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one lazily hit the left, playable. And there is 2 away. Cotters down to their last out here in game 2. And it's Kennedy.
First pitch slider in there for a strike.
Nope. that's
Up
a ball.
high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Cotters down to their last strike.
And that one popped up.
We're headed to Cincinnati down 2-0.
Reds win game 2, 4-2. And they take both games in Cotterville to start the series. Feeble effort from the Cotters here at the Ham Hotbox, as they're now going to need to steal at least a couple of games in Cincy to stay alive in the series. Feeble. First to 4, not 2. That's a good point. It's a good point. Hunter Green was dominant. Rydell was mid. Farmer's homer was pretty much the only Cotter offense in the game other than Lang's single. Feeble effort here at home in the 2 games. Should have won game 1 if only the Cotter closer wasn't an Islamic terrorist. And it's going to be a must-win Game 3 with Greg Terry taking the mound for the Cotters against Brandon Woodruff, who is somehow on the Reds now. At Great American Small Park, Cotters should be able to tee off in this Mickey Mouse ballpark. No question about it. Let's put some runs on the board and win a ball game. Holvey and Cotter are both on fucking thin ice in this lineup. We might see the other Cotter and Reed soon. You could be put in as a late game defensive replacement. But yes, your defense is valuable. Just give us literally anything above a .71 average in the 9-hole and you're giving us value. But when you're hitting .071, the defense can't make up for that. Packed house here in Cincy, as I don't think any of these people in the ballpark ever thought they'd see the Reds make the World Series. I think they still think it's like a prank. But they came anyway to support their Cincinnati Reds, as this is a massive Game 3 for the Cotters, a game they absolutely have to win, as they will be facing Brandon Woodruff. Joel will get us started here in Game 3. Grounds out, Lang will single with one down, Wallace with a base hit, and Lang gets thrown out at third. Farmer singles. First and second, 2 outs for Troy Williams. It's an RBI single, and it is 1-0 Cotters in the first. And then Tawari with a 2-run triple, and the Cotters are off to a fast start. 5 first-inning hits, and it's 3-0 Cotters, and Terry's got a nice cushion to work with here. And he immediately gives one back, 3-1. And the bottom of the order starts hitting, first and third, as Cotter and Holvey both single, and Joel Salin RBI single. The Cotters are shelling Brandon Woodruff here. Wallace with second and third, 1 out, he'll ground out. Farmer will strike out, feeble end of that inning. But 4 runs on 8 hits through 2 for the Cotters. Double play for Tawari. Terry starting to settle in a little bit now, never mind, but he does get out of it. Error by somebody. Whoever made an error in the World Series, go fuck yourself. We can't be fucking doing that shit. Kieran, come on. And it immediately leads to a 2-run homer. That 2-run homer is the fault of the Big Cotter left fielder, as the inning would have been over if he made a play. I don't even know how you make an error in left with 2 outs, nobody on. 4-3 as we head to the 5th. Lang with a leadoff knock. Wallace strikes out. Farmer base hit. Troy Williams strikes out. Tawari strikes out. And Terry will head back out there. And first and third, 2 outs for Seiya Suzuki, and we're tied in the 5th. We head to the 6th, tied at 4. Andrew Abbott, the new pitcher for the Reds. Base hit James Kennedy to lead the inning off. Fielder's choice Caleb Cotter. Fielder's choice Sam Holvey. Joel Salin strikes out. Greg Terry will be done for the night. He's given up 7 hits through 5. It'll be Jack Youngman, who's thrown 16 shutout here in the playoffs, to come in. Runner on second, 2 outs for Kaiser, and he gets through it. Youngman 17 shutout here in the playoffs. Lang with a leadoff walk. Wallace base hit, and the Cotters are in business here in the top of the 7th. It'll bring up Mike Farmer with a golden opportunity. He's hitting .348 in the postseason. He's 2 for 3 today. Fouls off the curve. Inside for a strike. It's 0-2. And Abbott just struck him out on 3 pitches. 1 down. Pretty good curveball, but a feeble 3-pitch K. As Troy Williams will come up and hit righty here. He's 2 for 3 today. And that one just misses low.
Troy looking for his first hit against the lefty all
Postseason.
up high 2-0.
Reds fans waving their gay-ass rally towels, hoping to get out of this inning. And that paints the corner, strike 1. And that one chopped on the ground. Reds might turn this. They get 1 and they get 2 and the inning is over. So Lang and Wallace each single, and then the Cotters go strikeout, double play, and don't score. And they just continue to be feeble as hell. They have 13 hits through 7 here in Game 3 and have 4 runs to show for it. That is just an unbelievably feeble. And Jack Youngman is going to have to work his 18th shutout inning of the playoffs here to keep this one tied. Gets Vargas to fly out. Bichette doubles. Ward base hit, first and third one out. And Youngman in some trouble for one of the first times all postseason. And this is big. Cotters just can't afford to go down here with 6 outs left. That one just misses with the sinker. And that one popped foul.
All right. 1-2.
Big pitch here, 1-2, and he just missed the outside corner. I'm trying to hold in my rage, Greg. Believe me, I'm holding in my rage. I want to shout some racial slurs at the Cotter players for their performance, but I'm trying to hold in my rage. 3-2 on Seiya Suzuki. Here it is, and that one's on the ground. Can they turn it? They get 1. They get 2, and the inning is over. Cotters return the favor with a double play, and Jack Youngman completes his 18th shutout inning of the playoffs. 5-4-3 inning over. That is just massive as we head to the 8th, tied at 4. Jack Youngman has literally been the team's MVP all postseason. Just continues to throw up zeros. Tawari leads it off in the 8th. Grounds out. Kennedy grounds out. Cotter grounds out. May as well trot Youngman back out there. Line out for Hay. Strikeout for Barnable. Davis will get pinch hit for by Cedric Mullins, and he'll strike out Youngman with 19 shutout. On to the 9th. Holvey to lead it off with a double. Here come the Cotters. Have to cash this in with the top of the order up. Lead-off double for Sam Holvey, who has his first multi-hit game of the entire postseason here today. And did he just get picked off on you? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? I don't think he'll start another World Series game after that. You just got picked off second after a leadoff double. Are you fucking for real right now? I don't believe what I just fucking saw. Guangdong is fucking calling. Book your fucking flight.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
1-2 on Joel. That one up the middle. It's going to be a tough play, and he just got him. He just got him. 2 down.
Pretty nice play here, ranging to his right down the backhand with a speedy guy going down the first base line.
And it'll bring up Brady Lang with 2 down.
2 for 3 today. We could use one of Brady Lang's big-time homers. Instead, he'll
Chop out the third, and the inning is over.
bottom of the ninth. Cotter bullpen going to have to send this one to extras, and it'll be Ben Keith coming in the ball game. Unless Youngman wants to just drop back out there. Let's see how many pitches he's at. He's thrown 41. He's got another inning in him. Oh, it says pitcher getting tired, though. I'm not going to play around with that. Ben Keith's going to enter. We're not going to throw a tired pitcher out there. We need it. We need more innings from him later in the series. Here we go, Keith. Carson Kelly to lead it off. Ground out. Kaiser, strikeout. Vargas, ground out. We're on to the 10th. Wallace to lead it off, grounds out. Farmer grounds out. Williams grounds out. Keith back out there for a second inning to face Bo Bichette. He singles. Ward singles. And the Cotters are in trouble now. I don't know who else would come in. Keeps at 25 pitches. Is getting tired probably. Oh, this is tough, man. Fucking Rourke is not touching the field. Coley's been pretty good. It'll be Coley here. He's been good in the playoffs. And he's going to try to get the Cotters out of this mess here in the 10th. Seiya Suzuki, the hitter. He's going to lay down a bunt. He gets it down. Holvey charges, goes to second. Got him. Throw back to first is late. But that is a big-time play by Holvey to get the lead runner and set up the double play here with 1 out. Runner was going to get to third regardless, but that's a big-time play at third base. As now the double play is in order for a guy that has 1 for 12 in the series, 0 for 4 today in Brian Hay. Just get us a ground ball, Coley. Change up in there for a strike. Tyson and Rourke warming in the pen. And that one fouled off. Quickly 0-2. Strikeout would be so huge here. And he got him! What a massive strikeout. There's 2 away. Coley goes with the outside corner changeup and gets him to bite, and there are 2 down in the inning, and he's an out away from sending us to the 11th. It's Warming Bernabel. Who in the fuck is this guy? This guy sounds like he should play for the Nebraska basketball team with that name. Come on, Coley, let's go. He's 2/3 of the way there. Finish the job. And there's strike 1. Really good pitch. Up and in. And there's a great pitch. Perfectly painted the outside edge. 1-2. He's a pitch away. And fouled off. And that one up the middle, and the Reds win it. And the Reds win it. 3-0 here in the series. Two outs, 2 strikes, and fucking warming whoever the motherfucker with a walk-off single. Austin Cotter can't believe it in the dugout. And the Cotters all of a sudden got to win 4 straight. Really wasn't a terrible pitch. Just got too much plate. God damn it.
Cotters we're so fucking feeble with runners in scoring position yet again. Unbelievable.
Why don't we fix some shit in here? It's the first of 4, not first of 3. Let's do something that's never been done before. Let's win 4 straight. Come on, man. Show some fucking fight. I'm gonna take accountability, and I expect some of you here to do the same. What happened this game could never happen again. Fuck. Motherfucker. Fuck.
That's the energy we need right now.
The final life score for our
14 hits and you fucking put up 4 runs. I mean, just give me a break.
It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon. I can see the whole world sitting in my hand. Amazing view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep. I gotta stand tall. That's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna
Backs against the wall.
Nothing you can do but win.
Come together as a group and win 4 in a row. Now the question is, who is starting game 4? Eric Lauer is starting for the Reds, so if the Cotters don't put 90 on him, we're going to have some motherfucking problems. As the Cotters are going to start Amari here. Here we go. Lauer is BP. Game 4 goes without saying, but the Cotters will need to win this one. Let's just take it 1 inning at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and please, for the love of God, hit Eric Lauer. First and second, 2 outs for Farmer, and he grounds out. Amari gives up a 2-out double to Bichette and then strikes out the cleanup hitter. Error. Hovey reaches on an error and then a double play.
First and second, 1 out for Brennan Davis. He walks. They're loaded with 1 out for Carson Kelly. It's 1-0 Reds. Kaiser to the plate, grounds out, runner scores 2-0.
2 more come in. 4-0 Reds here in the second. And Bo Bichette goes yard. All right, that'll do it. Owen Van Ness will come in. A 6-run second inning for the Reds. And the Cotters really have their backs against the wall now. 1-out double for Joel Salen. Brady Lang with a walk. Let's do some damage here and chip away. There's a 2-run double from Tim Wallace. Cotters have some life.
It's 6-2. And then they strand him on second, but they get 2 in the third. Van Ness out there, and he gives up a solo homer to Brennan Davis. It is 7-2 Reds. Tawari with a 2-base error. Holvey ground out, Kennedy ground out, Cotter ground out, and they strand the leadoff man. And that'll fucking do it for Van Ness. We are going to Toss got to be available. I mean, who in the fuck? Handel. And Handel gets through it. Salen with a leadoff double. Please don't waste it. Base hit, first and third, nobody out. Let's see if the Cotters can rally here in the top of the fifth. Tim Wallace to the plate, first and third, nobody out. Outside, 1-1.
1-1.
That's not a strike. It's just simply not. Simply not a fucking strike.
That's a ball.
Takes that one 2-2. And are we fucking sure that he went around there? What on the planet is this call? He did go. Good call. Feeble swing. Feeble strikeout. Brings up Troy Williams. Please hit a 3-run homer right here. We need some fucking life in this dugout. And that ball was hit pretty darn hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground. They get one. They get two. Cotters scored 0 after they put first and third, nobody out. Story of the series for this fucking feeble team. So feeble in every fucking way. What a joke of a baseball organization. As Handel will come back out. And someone made an error. Just go fuck yourself. Eric Lauer is going to come out, so you just scored 2 runs off Eric Lauer. Now a guy with a 14.54 ERA is going to come in. Let's see how you fuck this one up. He'll ground out 3 straight times. No surprise on that one. Andrew Tyson's going to come in and gives up another run. 8-2. Cotters have 9 outs to work with here, and they need 6 runs. Kennedy strikeout. Cotter double. Salen walk. And it is Brady Lang who's 2 for 2 today. Need a fucking rally right now. And he barely catches the bottom of the zone. Oh, and 2. And a feeble grounder. Luckily, it's foul. Misses with the slider. And he'll stay alive. Good take. Gets the count back to 2-2. Up high, it's full. 0-2 to 3-2 for Lang. With Wallace on deck. Just stack base runners and hope for the best. And it's outside. Good at bat from Lang. 0-2 to a walk. to load the bases for Tim Wallace here in the 7th, and you're just not going to get a better opportunity than this. Wallace has doubled and driven in both runs today, and he absolutely needs to do a boatload of damage with this swing right here. The season is depending on it. And that's outside. Bolin having trouble finding the zone. And that one chopped on the ground. I mean, you're not serious, right? Beat it out to get a run, thank the Lord. If he grounded into a double play, I was probably going to punch a hole in my TV screen, and I'm pretty skeptical that he actually beat that out. He did. He barely did. Thank you for running that out, you bitch. So it brings up Troy Williams with 2 outs. Strike one. That one is in the air to left center. Mullins is there, and he makes the play. And the Cotters score just 1 after loading the bases. What do you fucking know? We head to the bottom of the 7th. And Matt Welsh is going to come in. Why not? Why the fuck not? And he strikes out 2 in a row, gives up a double, gives up a single. All right, you're done. Keefe is going to come in to try to get Kaiser, grounds out. Cotters just need to fucking rally, man. We're just watching the last 2 innings. What better do we have to do? Need 5 runs in 2 innings. Jonathan Bolin stays out there. And that's strike 1. And right down the middle, and he couldn't even touch it. And he just rung him up on that. I mean, just give me a fucking break at this point. We're going to give him that call with that frame job. Let's be fucking serious, Ump. Let's be fucking serious right now.
No, that missed. 1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, and it's foul.
That's foul.
And that's a little blooper and caught. 2 down. Brings up Sam Holvey.
Ball.
This is high. And in there for a strike.
1-1.
One and 2. And that one hammered down the line, fair ball. That one going to get into the corner. It's going to be a 2-out double for Holvey to try and spark some life into this offense. Nice piece of hitting there, 99 the opposite way, down the opposite line, into the corner. Will it end up mattering? We'll see.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Red.
As Junior Marte will enter. He's given up. He has an 8.31 ERA in 8 2/3 innings. Righties are hitting .520 against him in the playoff.
and a right-handed hitter, James Kennedy, is up. Absolutely have to drive in this run, and probably a couple more. Come on now. That one outside, ball one. That one popped up and fell. And that is a base hit, and it's going to get into the gap. Kennedy will stay at first with an RBI single, and the Cotters chip away with a run. A little two-out rally in the eighth. It's 8-4. Couple of really nice pieces of hitting from Holvey and Kennedy to chip away at this deficit with 2 outs. As there is now some life in this Cotter team. It'll bring up Caleb Cotter. He doubled today. Has sucked ass all playoffs long. But again, Marte has given up like a 550 average to righties. So let's get another knock and keep it moving. 98 down the middle, strike one. And that one low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right down the middle. 1 and 2. And that one slicing just foul. One and 2, up high, 2-2. 99 from Marte. And that one smacked into the corner for Cotter. Let's see how fast Kennedy can run. Here comes the relay in. Throw is going to go to second. Kennedy is going to hold at third. He can't score, but the Cotters have 2 in scoring position. Two-out rally by the bottom of the order in the eighth, and the Cotters aren't done just yet. But this is a massive at-bat for Joel Salin. He needs to drive both these runs in. Needs to. Strike one on the slider. Painful that the Cotters had such a slow runner at first there and he couldn't score on that double. But let's hope Joel makes sure it doesn't matter. And he chases a dog shit pitch. Unbelievable. Cotters work best when there's 2 strikes, though. 0-2 pitch is fouled away. And he struck him out. Cotters strand 2 in scoring position. God damn it. They get 2, but that just really isn't enough at this point, as they'll now need 4 in the 9th. Ah, fuck. Let's see if Keefe can keep the Reds at 8. Picks off Bichette at first. And here we go. It'll be Joel Kuhnel, who has been pretty good in the playoffs, to face Lang, Wallace, Williams to try and win the Reds a World Series title. Lang 2 for 2 today, 7 for 12 in the series. Needs to get on and needs about 3 more guys to get on. Ball 1 low. And thank God that wasn't called a strike. 2-0 on Lang. Outside 3-0. Take sign all the way here. Just put a base runner on first. Don't even swing if it's a 40-mile-an-hour pitch down the middle of the plate. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning. Good start. Good start. One hitter at a time. Let's go. One hitter at a time. Just keep the line moving. Kunal does not have much control right now. Wallace should make him throw him a strike here before he swings the bat. And it's ball one. He's thrown 5 balls here on 5 pitches. Bat needs to stay on your shoulder until he throws one in the strike zone. Ball 2. 6 balls and 6 pitches. Diaz and Coleman are quickly warming up as Kunal is just about to choke a 4-run lead here with the way he started. Please keep your bat on your shoulder right now. Finally throws a strike, and it was barely a strike. Now let's see if Wallace can settle in and put a swing on the ball. And that one fouled off. It's 2-2. And he popped him up. Ah, fuck you, man. Please get out of play. Please get out of play. Nope. Caught. 1 down. What a feeble pop out right there. Brings up Troy Williams. He's 2 for 16 in the series. Needs a hit here. Couple more base runners need to get on for the Cotters to have any type of life. That one bounced in the dirt. This will probably be Kunal's last hitter, and then they'll bring Diaz in. So make it count and get on. Strike 1 on the sinker. That one destroyed but foul. 108 off the bat. Swing just a half second later and it's 8-6. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. And he stays alive. Nearly hit him in the elbow. Misses for ball 3. Please, please just draw a walk right here. Here comes the 3-2, and he stays alive. Good battle here from Troy. Needs to end with a base runner desperately, as they'll check over to Lang at first. Believe this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Maybe the 7th. And he... Are you fucking shitting me, ump? You're shitting me. No, no, no. No. Okay, yeah, he fucking swung a full fucking swing. Never mind. Cotter's down to their last out.
Time call.
Mike Farmer at the plate. Outside ball 1. In there for a strike. Farmer sends one in the air to deep left, back at the wall, and it's off the wall. Cotters will stay alive. Are you shitting me? Reds win the World Series on that bullshit. Just the story of the series. I shouldn't expect anything else than a run that doesn't matter in the fucking slightest trying to score and getting gunned at the plate. We've really seen it all, folks. We have seen it all. The most feeble performance that a team has ever had in a playoff series in the history of the MLB. We'll go 0-162 next year, 0-162 the year after. Everyone in the lineup will get hurt. 0-162 in 2029, and the franchise will get disbanded. Feeble team. I can't believe Brady Lang tried to score as the 4th run away from the tie with 2 outs in the 9th. I mean, that's just so funny to me. You just got to laugh it off at this point. You can't even be mad. You just got to laugh it off at the incompetence of that decision and the retardedness of the entire Big Cotter roster. I mean, that was ridiculous. I mean, give me a fucking break, man. We've really seen it all after that. Alex Amari, pack your bags. You are headed to Japan, my man. Cotters get motherfucking swept in the World Series by the Cincinnati Reds of all franchises. So fucking feeble. We will see you this weekend as the Cotters will look for the 6th time to try and win a World Series.